actually asked a really good question there too. Have you envisioned a character after reading a script just to get told by the director you want something completely different?
Oh,
Different.
Yeah.
Different.
But I think that's the fun part of the audition, especially when you show up with your idea of the character and then you're so off. And I think that's one of the most important things acting is being able to adapt, and being able to adapt really quickly, because you're in that audition room, you do your thing where you put on whatever character, and then they're like, actually no, we want her subdued, we want her like less, you know, menacing, but in this tone. And then you're like, okay, give me I'm ready. And you just have to like put on that new character that you haven't practiced for, that you haven't trained for. But it's always nice when you're like, when you feel like you nailed it the first try, for sure. But I've been told this from directors, is that sometimes they throw you a curveball. They even if they love what you did, they just want to see how well you can take direction. And so they'll be like, we want her, you know, like this. It's just totally off what you were trying, but see how well you adapt and how
exactly,
you know, because on the day
I've actually said that to Francis right before we started the auditions. I told him, don't be too easy on the actors. Give them challenges, even if they're perfect on the first try. Try to see, because even if they're perfect on the first try, you want to know if they're gonna be able to adapt. Because if your actor can't adapt once you've selected them and you're on the set, it's not the time to discover that they can't adapt.
Yeah.
If an actor can't adapt, they're not much of an actor. Because one of the worst things an actor can do, and I've heard a lot of directors tell this story, which is really sad, is the actor just goes, I don't see it that way, or I can't see my character doing that. And then they just do the same thing over and over and over, and they're not willing to.
And it wasn't good the first time, so it won't be good the fifth time.
And that's such an important human skill, is to, if you have an idea so set in stone about the way something should be or the way it is, and someone wants or is looking for something different, to force yourself to get outside of your box and into this new world where you're making new discoveries and having new ideas. It's so important to just stay fresh, to stay open. So it sounds like I love your perspective. I've loved getting your perspective, and Caroline, you really seem like an actor who knows her stuff.